Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today I'm bringing a new deck to this channel that I think it's new. I don't remember ever uploading a video on this deck necessarily. I might have at one point. Maybe a while back. Looking through the recent uploads, I have not really uploaded a video on this deck. But this is a deck I like to call Disruption Warlock. Basically, you're playing a deck that his sole goal of this deck is to beat APM MAGE. So you're playing like a whole bunch of cards that stop them, right? Far Watch Post makes all the cards cost more, therefore they can't go off as fast. Dirty Rat, you pull, I guess you could pull Mizaki theoretically against Mizaki, but you can pull like Raza, you can pull things like that. And then you kill them, and then they can't win the game anymore, kinda. You can pull Flamewakers, which are much easier to kill. Demonic Project replaces those Flamewakers, those Mizakis, those Razas, Renos, Zephyrus, Dark Glares with other random demons, so it's pretty good. It also is pretty good against Reno Lock because you replace, like, say, a Zephyrus or a Kazakis with possibly a garbage demon. So that's pretty nice. Obviously, an Apothecary and Loatheb prevents APM MAGE from going off. And then there's two, I guess, weird cards. Also, Altar Flame is just really fun because you could burn, like, other random combos. Like against Druid, you can burn their combo. Same thing, by the way, goes for Druid, or the combo Druid decks. Kind of like, actually just kind of a counter combo deck. The weird cards in this list you might think would be the Crossroads, Watchpost, and the Grim Patron. So these actually have a very, very funny interaction with APM MAGE, right? So they're going to slam their Flamewaker, and they're going to play a whole bunch of spells. The thing is, every time he plays a spell, right, the Flamewaker deals 2 damage, randomly split. If it hits a Grim Patron, it's going to summon another 3/3 Patron, which again, then the second missile will have a chance of hitting. Therefore, you kind of have infinite health on your board, which means that your opponent that's playing APM MAGE has the chance to just not be able to kill you because you have 7 Patrons just absorbing damage. Kind of the same mentality goes with Crossroads, where if you have 4 minions on the battlefield, every time you're playing a spell, you're giving your board +4 health. So your board is never going to die, so you're going to have less and less chance of losing the game to the Flamewaker. And then there's kind of a combination between Crossroads and Grim Patron, where it's going to flood your board and you're going to have a whole bunch of really powerful Grim Patrons. Also, if you have both of them out, the Mizaki Mage, Flamewaker Mage, has no way of auto-killing the Grim Patron with one spell unless it's Fireball, which they would have to RNG. Or they find a way to RNG a spell damage ring, because Frostbolt, since the Watch Post triggers first, is to make this a 4/4, it's going to summon the dude, and then the Flamewaker is going to shoot its missiles. Where, yes, it can kill it, but you already have the extra one that you got off the Frostbolt, so it works how you want it to work, which is pretty nice. And then there's cards in here to beat other aggro decks. Drain Soul, Defile, School Spirit help a lot in those matchups. And Roame is very good with Drain Soul as well. Demonic Project is a shadow spell, so you can get 2 times as many against, say, an APM Mage, a Raza Priest, or whatever. And then finally you have Lord Jaraxxus as a finisher. I was initially playing the deck with Gul'dan, but I think that's slightly worse. I much prefer the Jaraxxus version because summoning 6/6 is really, really powerful. Although, I have not had that much luck with this version of the deck. Partially because today on stream I've hit 0 APM Mages with this deck in 12 games or 15 games or something like that. Which, I mean, is low, but I'm also at, like, dumpster legend ranks for not playing serious decks. Yeah, going for OTKs was not viable, turns out, when you lose, like, 15 out of, like, 16 games. But anyways, enough with that being said, I know what you guys came for, which is the gameplays. So, before we jump into that, I'm going to obviously do my little plug-in thing, where if you enjoy it, subscribe, leave a like, follow the Twitch channel, come catch me live. Try to stream it as often as possible. Yeah, this was a really fucking long intro. Grab a drink, and let's hop right into the first game. Let's stop wasting time. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Peace. Okay, well this is Flamewaker, I guess we'll see. I think the Watch Post is good solely because it allows for like, say if I have like 3 things on board, right? Every single time he's gonna cast a spell, not including the Crossroads, my board is getting 1 more health than he's dealing. So it would take a lot of effort for him to actually kill my board. So therefore, if my board never dies, I never die, theoretically. I need to save this coin. Yeah, I need to save the coin. I need to save the coin for Grim on 4. So that means I can't even play the Demonic Project. I never thought of it that way. That if I low roll Grim Patron here, I can just lose the game. Yeah, this is a fucked up deck for a fucked up matchup. Again, if you want to beat Flamewaker Mage, your best bet, just go Secret Mage. You have like a 90% win rate, in my opinion. In practice, I think I have a very high win rate against that deck. I need 1 more power on the board to deal with a Flamewaker if I summon one, which is the problem. I can raise that into that again. If I hit the other one, I'm raise thatting into... I'm double summoning raise that into double watch post. Okay, that's actually really good here. So he's had 2 draws that haven't been affected by this. So he has 3 cards in his hand that don't cost more right now. It's good for me. Okay, so he's a minion, so I know that my Grim Page or my Dirty Rat triggers, which is really good. I can slam Rat here. Well, I missed on the Flamewaker he drew per turn. Flamewaker is 4 mana though, which is good for me. And I also got cucked because I low rolled again. And I hit the Grim Patron. Best top deck here would be Crossroads, I feel. Grim Patron or Crossroads are the best 2 draws in my deck. And it's not even close. That is neither of those cards. Should tap first, boys. Always tap first. He might not actually be able to kill me. This is the funny thing. He's played 1 Refreshing Waters, and he has like 3 cards in his hand that don't cost extra mana. That's fine. Right now, every time he plays a spell, my board gets +5/+5. Theoretically, this can't kill me through that. I know it's very much a theoretical. But interestingly enough, this triggers before the card triggers. Which is very good. He's also running Mizaki? I'm so mad. Actually so fucking mad. Oh, get fucked, nerd. I didn't even take his spot. Okay, I'm gonna complete this quest and then I'm gonna open packs and this will be it for me tonight. Yeah. So yeah, this is actually like a hard counter to them. As long as you have 3 cards on board. This deck is... Honestly, if I queue into anything that's not Mizaki Mage, I'm just instantly gonna concede, because I don't think it's winnable. Straight up don't think it's winnable. I guess I should just call it APM, huh? I always call it Mizaki because it's the card that I'm most familiar with that deck in, or that deck to have. It's simple. All the cards burned. Oh, I hit the Incanters flow, and I hit Sorceress of Front. That's fucking high rolled right there. It's a high roll right there. Look, simple. Second Encounters flow. Oh. Oh. Oh, get dunked on, kid. Get fucking dunked on. It's a 4-5 play. If I still lose this game, there's clearly something wrong with that deck. I've burnt 3 fucking combo players. Lamau, nice. From the void I come. Yeah, Watch Post is actually fine this deck. Like, actually, like, the more I'm thinking about it, the more this card's, like, actually good. That's fine. Oh, that's a high roll right there. If I've ever seen one. I slammed this right now to bait out removal, which also makes my board bigger, coincidentally. With this on the battlefield, he also can't kill this in one shot, which is broken. It's a free win. Alright, make my board bigger, why don't you? I'll take it. Let's see RNG's like a fireball or something. I haven't had anything die, right? No. My hand is full. Wow, okay. Skillful draw, I see. Oh my god, he's so... Oh my god, he's so fucking lucky. Everyone, get in here! Am I dead? Get fucked, kid. Ogremancer? I don't even know what Ogremancer does. Yeah. Oh, that's actually another really good card. But I prefer Grim Patron. I think it's slightly... Oh, this actually doesn't die to Frostbolt. But it's less exponential, is the thing. And this one can die. Grim Patron can't die. What? That worked surprisingly well. That actually works surprisingly well. Yeah, so Ogremancer is slightly worse because it's not infinite. Theoretically, he could get very lucky, or, I mean, just Frostbolt Iceland, and then it dies. Where Patrons, instead, the advantage is, if he doesn't have Frostbolt to kill the first one, or you have Crossroads up, he can't kill it. If you have Crossroads up, the only way he can kill it is a Frostbolt with spell damage, or like a Fireball. If he's committing 5 mana on his combo turn to Fireball your thing, you've probably won, just in general. Or 4 mana to Fireball your thing, you've probably won. That's probably the only other spell he could play. That you could kill his guy. Compared to the Patron, or, sorry, so then, exactly, so Patron can only die to Frostbolt. Or other things. Right? But if you have the Crossroads, the thing is Crossroads triggers before the spell, which allows you to do very dumb combo things. Oh, fuck me. But yeah. This matchup is most likely a loss, by the way. The only way I could have won this game was hitting Altar of Fire. If I would have hit Altar of Fire in the early game and I would have burnt his Kingsbane, it was a free win. That's a dead draw. That's a really good burn. It's good that he's not comboing that so he doesn't redraw this. And I have this, which is really good for me right here. You go face. Face is the place. Void Lord is a big booty. God damn it. This is... Why have I not hit a single APM mage so far in like 10 games? That'd be pretty dope. I'm always one for spending money on things that are overpriced. I'm a firm believer in that. I spent a lot of money on dumb things that I probably should not have spent nearly that much money on, but that felt good. Right there, that felt good. That felt really good. Yeah, you can DM me one on Twitter if you have Twitter, or else I think Twitch has a messaging thing, which you can try there, but I don't know how that works. You can find a summer job. I need to find a job for the fall. I'm in class full-time this summer, so I like can't make money, and I'm insanely broke right now, so probably not great. But it's okay, because I think there's a Hearthstone set coming out before I start my stage, and yeah, a little worried about that. I will possibly have to sell things that I currently have that are overpriced. Yo, I should 100% sell my amiibos. Some of those have gone up like insane prices. If I go take a quick look on eBay. How much are the ones that are in box? Like, some of these are fucking ridiculous. I have some I bought for like 10 bucks that I currently see like 30, 40, 50 bucks. And I know I have some that are even more rare than that, so I don't even see them here. Like, yes and no. So the school I'm currently at, you have 3 semesters a year that you have to attend, but typically 1 per year would be your internship. So for me, my internship did like, I was in talks with a company for Don't Burn Draxus, thank God. Oh, he's playing some treachery memes. I was in talks with the company for the summer, but then through school something got messed up on their end and partially on my end that I had to fix beforehand. So that fell through, and yeah, one thing led to another, and now I'm not at Stash now. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Feels bad. Then the best case would be like Twitter, or if you just send me the name, I can look it up. Could also work. Book. I want to slam this, but that's risky. I wait for next turn to slam that. It's Shadow Fiend. Eternal Harvest. I will look it up on my second monitor, and then... That was actually really clean for him. I need to play my turn, apparently. I'll just sum that here. Fuck, low rolled. Is it the Sting? 1 second. It's not the right button. There's no view image. Oh, there it is. It's not the button I want to press. I need to end my turn. Is it this thing? Because that looks pretty sick, but I don't know if it's worth over $100 personally. What card did I draft? Energy Draxus? Okay. Okay. I meant to hit with the, I guess I cannot have hit with the other one. A fight! Count me in. But yeah, I see some other images. It looks not bad. I get, like, 100%, like, there's a Nocturne skin in League of Legends that looks fairly similar. That's fucking insane. But again, if it's your hobby, I see no problems with spending money on hobbies, honestly. Yeah, if you're playing the game at the moment, 100%. Like, I've bought Magic cards that are a lot of money that... Well, okay, I didn't buy them when they were a lot of money, but I spent, like, thousands of dollars on Magic cards or on opening packs in Magic. And, again, it's a hobby. I enjoy it, so I think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth... this sounds a little weird, I guess, but I don't think it's worth investing in something you don't enjoy, if that makes sense. I know that sounds really fucking weird, but investing in a hobby 100% makes sense. Investing, like, a long time ago, I guess this is an example solely from Magic or possibly from other things, but, oh, he got cucked. He got cucked so hard. But a couple of years back, like probably I think at like this point 5-6 years ago, there was some guy in the States that put thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars into Magic cards. He was already a millionaire or a billionaire or whatever, but he basically did a buyout of every single card that the company that makes Magic said they weren't ever going to reprint because they had eternal value basically. So he put millions of dollars and made the market skyrocket overnight. Like cards that were worth like $100 went up to like $300-400 overnight. And I find, yes, the guy made a shitload of money. But that is one of the gummiest things to do in my opinion. It's not like you played the game. I understood, like if you played the game and you had the disposable income, go right the fuck ahead. I would not hold it above your head because that just makes sense. But if you're just buying them to have them sit in a box, sorry, but go suck a fucking dick, honestly. That's my hot take of the night. It's not even that hot of a take, but it's something that actually, like, pissed me off a lot back in the day. A lot more than it realistically should have. But I do not... I regret cards I did not buy, basically. There was a lot of cards I should have bought. Oh, he made a shitload of money. Like, money... But the thing is, right, money for him wasn't the problem. He could have made significantly more money if he put his money into the stock market. In numerous different types of stocks. But instead he bought, like, volcanic islands and things like that. I just see it... I kind of see it as someone that was semi-affected by it. Like, yes, it's good because it caused cards I have to go up in value as well. Like, my Survival of the Fittest went from being a $30 card to being a $100 card overnight. But at the same time, I would have rather them stay $20, because this way more people could get them, more people could get into the game, you'd have a more diverse community. They are reprinting fetch lands, and I'm super fucking hyped, because those are some cards that I'm still missing some copies of. Yeah. So, I mean, a card being worth, right now, they're like $500. I shouldn't complain. I have a piece of cardboard that's worth, you know, as much as a designer belt, or more than a designer belt. I have a piece of cardboard that's worth more than my overpriced sunglasses. But at the same time, I'd rather it be cheaper and more people could get into the hobby. My 2 cents. That's what I like about Hearthstone, is that because the cards have no inherent value, right? My golden Mizaki isn't worth $100. It's not worth shit, basically. Because of things like that, it means that more people could get into the hobby of Hearthstone, which I really, really like. Oh yeah, I bought a pair of Ray-Bans 3 years ago, and I think they were like $250 on sale or whatever. I don't regret that purchase because my biggest fear in life, I guess, would be losing my eyesight. So I kind of just like figured out which were like the best sunglasses I could buy for a reasonable price. And like the ones I bought were just basically like top tier kind of for that price. So protects my eyeballs when I'm outside. A good investment. I can't really wear them right now because I don't know if you guys wear glasses with your mask, but you can't see shit. Yeah. Like I have a whole bunch of cards that are on the reserve list, and I know people that have quite literally $10,000-$30,000 in reserve list cards, and they want them reprinted because they want to see more people being able to go play Legacy. They want to see more people, you know, being able to afford the competitive decks in various different formats, but they can't right now because even unplayable cards on the reserve list are $100 for no reason. You know, fucking... what's his name? There's some legendary from Legends, which is a garbage version of another card that is $600 right now for no reason, besides the fact it's old. This is another aggro druid. I mean, again, I kind of have one, but it sits in a box because I don't want to get rid of it. I should get rid of it. I should get rid of a lot of things. But I'm not good at learning from mistakes and keeping cards. Just like in Hearthstone, I have such a hard time saying, like, okay, I'll disenchant this card. I have such a hard time selling cards. I could do that too, but I don't know. I kind of see the bot just as like, I don't want the chat to be filled with like bots, kinda. So I like it just being like one short message that I could just glance above or below or whatever. I don't know, but I can make it put like socials, I guess. If I could find a way to have them both trigger at the same time, so be like, if you like whatever, I think it'd be cool. Actually, I have every card for Legacy Elves except for one. Except for the Cradles. I have every other card. And I can't play that deck because I don't have the Cradles. I guess also the Bayou, at least in the list I was looking at. But I have access to the Bayou and I have access to 2 Cradles. Like, but I still can't afford to play that deck because I can't drop, you know. Cradles where I live are a grand a piece. I could quite literally buy 2 pieces of cardboard, or I can buy a car. It's kind of like whack to think, in my opinion. Like, oh, that's a good burn. It's super whack to think like people choose between buying cardboard and then buying fucking a car or whatever. But at the same time, you have other people that are awful human beings that think that just because something's worth money, you should sell it, which is absolutely fucking wrong. Oh, the thing I hate the most is selling cards. Like, recently I sold stuff that's expensive only because it's in standard, but I have 100% the intentions on rebuying it as soon as they go down from the price they're at. Yeah. Wasteland is a hell of a card. Oh, I burnt Kyocera. Oh, I burned Jiraxis, so I can't win the game anymore. Burning Jiraxis means I lose the game, which kind of feels bad. But I burnt so many of his good cards as well. I burnt his Ysera, but the thing is, he has infinite cards in deck. I don't. I was actually thinking of putting Skulking Geist in this deck solely to beat Druids that run Jade Idol. But at the same time, if I would have hit the Jade Idol with like a watch with any of my cards, he couldn't have played it, and then I would be ahead again. So, yeah, you win some, you lose some. But yeah, burning out your Jiraxis is fucking awful. Ugh. I burnt one Poison Seeds. The odds of him having the second one are fairly low. At this point. If he even runs two, a lot of people don't run two anymore. He could have the second Spreading Plague. But he doesn't. Good for me. Did I burn Wizard? I have not burned Wizard, so I can still replace this Hero Power, which would be nice. I need second Crossroads, kinda. The second Crossroads there would have been huge. Because he could not have... I guess, yeah, he would have still been able to kill both, but... I would have been in a better position with a 2-4 or a 3-5. Oh, we're in such a bad position. Again, this deck is designed to beat exactly one deck, and the fact that we've beaten 3 other people that were playing different decks is a feat on its own. Like, no cap. Fun fact, this is basically a board wipe most of the time. Okay. I'm hoping that he doesn't have second Naturalize, so he can't freely kill this without committing a whole bunch of shit to killing it. And then that's gonna be able to grow my board. Okay. So that didn't kill it, which is good. Because I can draw like Dirty Rat as like protection. But yeah, that doesn't change the fact that I lose to the fact that he has Jade Idol and I don't. I should concede here. I don't see myself winning this game anytime soon. You're leaving me with the... Oh, he's just hero powering down the Crossroads. I forgot that he had hero power. Wait, did I tweet out the wrong thing? I thought I tweeted out crushing APM Mage. Could have swore that's at least what it was supposed to say. What an adventure. Okay, I tuned out the correct thing, thank God. Thought I would just made a huge embarrassment of myself. Grinding APM Mage, playing the deck that is designed to beat APM Mage. Although it would have been good clickbait, kinda. Well. It's okay, I'm dumb. That is, it's a good spreading plague. Pretty good. Pretty good. What if I had Skulking Geist? He would be lose. He would have lost. I can't count. I fucking can't do math. God damn it. I'm just gonna yeet out of here, I think. I don't think there's a single way I win this, right? No, I can't beat the Dreidels. Alright. I mean, the fact you didn't win, you didn't wake up with your with your glasses on, that's pretty good. I'd imagine it'd be hard to sleep with glasses on.